Rock on the Range live from the Grunt Style Artist Lounge with 99.7 The Blitz.
How's it going?
Going good.
Good. How are you, man?
Not too bad. I'm going to throw headphones on just so I can hear you over the sound check.
Sure.
There we go. All right. So we've got the guys from Trivium here. Your new single, Endless Night, has just hit number 3 on our top 10 all-out Blitz. Tell me a little bit about the new music.
That song, that particular song?
Yeah, sure.
I guess we're putting the record together, trying to figure out what songs that, out of all the stuff we had written, kind of which ones that we wanted to pick from. And Endless Night, the music for that song was even written to be like a Trivium song in the first place. Matt had written it for something else, not a project for like a band, but some other musical kind of, job that he had, writing for like commercials and stuff. And
yeah.
He had wrote the song. I guess it didn't get used for whatever reason, and he just kind of had it laying around. And Paulo heard the song and thought it'd be like a really cool, song to use for Trivium. And Matt was like, "Really? I guess." And then we started working on it, kind of like, adding some different stuff to it, and started jamming it. It felt good. We felt like the record needed a song like that to kind of split up all the, the heavy stuff and the faster stuff. And we've had songs on different records that we kind of went a more melodic, kind of softer direction. Yeah. So we just kind of felt like, the record needed that kind of song to kind of balance the whole thing out. So that's kind of the whole, I guess, the history behind the song.
Yeah, definitely. So with putting this new album together, how much material is written that you are picking from to put into this new album?
Quite a lot. I think we start writing 2 years before we make a record. There's always people writing riffs and collecting song ideas and stuff. And I like the last record, I wrote probably 12 songs myself. Yeah. And then once we were kind of figuring out what songs the record needed, I pretty much would just be like, not these, got rid of these. And you end up you kind of write a lot of stuff and you kind of whittle it down to maybe 2 or 3, and you kind of focus on that as the bread and butter of what what you need to what the record needs. So having three people that write riffs and songs and stuff, there's always an absurd amount of ideas to pick from that they have to get rid of. There's too much.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have that problem where you have a lot to pick from, and you can kind of pick different parts from different songs if something works better with something else. So it's always fun. It kind of once we've kind of figured out where we want to take the record, kind of eliminates a lot of the stuff for us. And then you never know, some stuff ends up on the next record or even the one after that. So if something's cool, it'll eventually make its way into something.
Yeah. So do you think the new album is going to follow more of this melodic path, or is it going to be mixed in with some of the heavier stuff as well, a little bit of all over the place?
After this record and how we, the reaction to this record and playing this stuff live and seeing the fan reactions and stuff, I think we want to take what we did on this record and just go even further. And having done a record and a whole cycle with Alex, I think the chemistry and just doing it again, I think it'll just make the whole process will just be even better. Just because we just kind of have already gone through the process and played so many shows together that we'll go into a room and just start cranking out some really ripping stuff. So it's gonna be fun when we get around to being able to write again.
Yeah, definitely. So Alex, this is your first cycle with the band. How'd it go?
Great, man. Great. Easy, smooth. Can't complain.
Yeah. So is this your first Rock on the Range? Because this is not the first Rock on the Range for Trivium, correct? You guys have been here before?
This is the first time for me.
First time for you?
Yes.
When did you guys get in? Did you just get in this morning? Were you in town at all last night?
Yeah, we got in a couple hours ago.
Yeah?
We had a crew had to load in at 8.
Okay.
And we had a gig last night in Pennsylvania. So.
Yeah, so just got in time just for the rain. How did you guys pass time for the rain delay?
We sat on the bus.
Yeah.
Sat on the bus? No card games or anything, just sitting around passing time?
Luckily, by the time we had woken up, The rain didn't come too far after we woke up, so we just kind of waited it out. It really didn't last too long for us, at least when it got crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Great. You guys are here early. Anybody you're planning on stepping out to check out today before you're set at 5:45? Are you going to mainly hang out on the bus? Any bands that rock on the range this year that you're really hoping to check out?
Probably before we play. It's kind of hard to, just with our daily schedule and whatever. So doubt it. Like, at least our bus is parked right next to the stage, so we're going to hear whoever's playing regardless. I'm trying to think. I can't remember the lineup, but I know Avenge is playing, and we're buddies with those guys, so probably hopefully get to see them at some point today and some of the show. And I can't remember who's on any of this. I haven't looked at the schedule to know for sure, but I'll have to check it out. I'm sure once we're done playing and done our signing, we'll have a couple hours before we have to leave to just kind of hang out and mingle.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Well, guys, thanks so much for sitting down and hanging out with me today. You guys are on at 5:45 on the Zippo stage. Very much looking forward to checking you guys out. New single, Endless Night, all over the top 10 All Out Blitz, all over Radio Rock. So
appreciate you playing it.
Awesome. Cheers.
yeah, great to hear from you guys. This is Hagar from the Grunt Style Artist Lounge with the guys from Trivium. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you.